Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh my god. Where's my there I am. Oh my god, I got sent so many fucking levels. Oh my god, dude. Everybody sent fucking everything, Jesus Christ. I was not prepared for that. I appreciate it. Thank you. I always had to make sure I left the banger for everybody to vibe to while I set things up and also accept that. Good lord, man. The amount of levels I've gotten sent is ludicrous. Like, good lord. They're in Omega's Discord for right now because I didn't keep in mind how many that one person would send a lot of levels kind of thing. So, because the problem is I don't have a lot of like of the distance community in Dragon Cave, so it'd be really redundant to be like, hey, send them in Dragon Cave because half of them aren't in there. So I just did it in Omega server because that's where I know most people would be a little bit more like proactive with the idea of these streams. That and certain level types have an easier time judging because they're more the flaws are more obvious. Understandable. I wasn't really prepared for the amount of levels would send me, like at all. Because I'm looking at because there was a little thread I made in Omega's Discord for people to do this exact thing. Jesus Christ, I was sent a lot. I'll say that to the point where it's like I basically have to prioritize like people who are already in stream. Like if you're not watching the stream or I don't know you're in the stream, I'm not gonna feedback the level because by that point it'd be easier and faster if I just feedback levels that I know that the author is able to live watch the feedback in some way than for me to just do a bunch of levels, especially because there's other things I'm going to be doing. Oh my god, I forgot there's more that I haven't downloaded. Whoops. At this point, I'm going to have to restart the game just for all the levels that the game has to redetect. Why was that sent to a super old level? I don't know why they did that. It might get a point where I might have to I might have to reset my computer because heat the heat index is kind of spiked. And I think it's because it's hot in the room. I think it's spiking the fuck out of my system. I'm like, yo, the lag is. I'm not doing anything. My frame rate just won't stay 140. Like I'm not. I'm actually like not doing anything. My frame rate just won't be consistent. That's how I know something's like not right with my system. But that could also be because I have like several programs open because I'm streaming. So I can't say all that. This is just me just fucking rambling at this point. So uh, let me leave the menu. My controller's not connected because I haven't did anything to it yet, just to make that obvious. Workshop. But a bunch of levels should be in. It should be in here now. It should be in personal because they sent stuff. Or did they not get? Oh, I have. I'm so dumb. I have to restart the game for it to detect them. So hold on. Let me do that for a second. Hello, Hayden. What's good? Let me restart distance. So that way I can. Everything is downloaded. There, get my controller connected. What the fuck in the world? Why did my game just close on me, bro? What the heck? Okay. Like, damn, I just want to open the game and play it. Also, again, highest the key. Shout out to Tribo for the banger mod. Cool, cool. Okay, so I should have. If I go to personal, a lot of them should show up now. Oh my god, they don't have end zones. Do they not have end zones? Is that why they don't show up? I will assume that's the reason. Yeah, crash messages are crazy. Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay, yeah, here's all the levels now. Wait, why is it not the game's not showing up? Yeah, I mean, I always do an editor. I just check Sprint first to make sure that some of them are downloaded. Also, why is the game not showing up? There we go. That was weird. I was like, why is the game just not showing up on my screen? Oh my god, I just realized. Hold on. That was so weird. Oh my god, OBS killed itself. I'm like, why did everything stop rendering? It stopped the audio. Like, you can hear my voice and all that, but it stopped playing the Spotify audio and everything. That was weird. I'm like, bro, these songs are bangers. Let's see. I can't really tell who's actually here. Because again, as I said in their server, I'm really only. It's really easy for feedback levels of whoever sent them is in stream. Oh yeah, I do that like a lot. All right. Well, not really, because considering that I have several variations of Eruption Realm that I wouldn't. At first I wouldn't know which one is which, but Demo, I know demo is the latest version, so I know I'll work on that one and then make a new save. A lot of times I gotta just learn to delete files that are like outdated or redundant. Because I just tend to just have so many of them that just sit there like that don't need to exist because like a better version was made. But yeah, I tend to just, it's easier if I just use the editor to play them. Because I got the mod that allows me to kind of poke my way in. I have no idea what the hell these are. Are these all from my other hard drive? I know these yellow ones I hear, but these are my levels, but Oculus Labs on my other hard drive, so I don't even know why that one's there. Okay, here's all the levels I subscribed to. Oh yeah, I know that like the green ones are all the subscribed levels. I noticed the yellow ones might be all the ones in my external. Like these, I think these are all my external because I have an external drive that's connected to the game that I put like levels I'm no longer working on or that I finished inside. So I think these get detected and put in this little yellow spot. I don't fully know. I never looked into it. I know blue is like what's in my current folder. I don't know what the hell happened to these people, how the people are. I know time zones are a thing, so I can't get mad at it because I actually got on later than I wanted to. I have to run errands all day, and I thought, okay, I'll be on much earlier. Then turns out, no, I have to get on like 7 of my time. But like I said, if no one who sent their loads really shows up, then I'm not really gonna feedback them. It's like it's streaming late enough that's past my work shift. Yeah, that's the problem with being PST. Everything that's early for me is super late for literally everyone else. Like I think besides Hawaii, my area is like the earliest time zone. Like right now, it's like what 7:52, and most of like the population of everything is all the way like the eastern side of the United States or the eastern side of the planet. So it's like, wow, none of you on the coast, on the west coast. Where all of you at? It'd be difficult finding half of the west coast people for anything. Like, come on, bruh. I'm looking at something on the side. That's why I haven't done anything just yet. Could be, but I don't fully know. That would be pretty sick if that was the case, though. Like, I definitely want to do feedback. I definitely want to start doing feedback Fridays so much earlier. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's just not easy. And I have like so many other things I've been doing, so scheduling everything is tough. Maybe. I don't know. It's still kind of weird for me. It's like somebody sent me their level, and then I'm feedbacking it, and there's just nothing there. I mean, I turn off ads for the feedback streams, so you don't get ads when I do these, like at all. So for the sake that it's easier to just feedback when there's no ads interrupting. Oh my god, distance, detect my mouse. It's also because I gotta know which one to start with. That's the other problem. I got sent so many that it's like, okay, which one do I do? I'm trying to look at the list I have. But yeah, I disable ads for like certain things I do because it gets annoying whenever I'm like doing an explanation and then whoever's supposed to be hearing it didn't even hear any of it because they hit like a 2-minute ad. I can't control that. When their ads are turned on, I have no control over them. They show up when they want to. Oh yeah, definitely. Actually, I should do that. And make sure I don't actually do the ones that I've done already. I need to edit. I might even start editing VODs because like a good chunk of this stream has just been me not even doing anything. Well, still working on stuff, getting stuff set up on the side, but happy with me not doing anything. So I'll do the first level I was sent. I know this is by creepers. Scrolling. I gotta go all the way to it. What the fuck? Wait, what? Hold on. Why am I getting an ad break warning when I have ads turned off? Oh, I see. Okay, so it's a thing in OBS. Never mind. It's because I have it set in OBS where it'll warn me 5 minutes before an ad break starts, where it forces people to watch an ad. And I think it still pops up even I have ads turned off. So I think that's what threw me off. I was like, Twitch, I swear, if you were just forcing ads on people, that's gonna be ridiculous. There it is. The first level I was sent. Which, obviously, I gotta test the track out. So. Oh, the start zone. There it is. Let me test it from the start zone. Oh, my frame rate. Whoa. Shit. I wasn't prepped for that one. I'm not gonna cap. I think there was a checkpoint. All right. This is something. Whoa! What the? Heck? Okay. Wait, what the? What? The hell? What's happening here? Is there something else to this? Am I confused? Okay, let me... guess I explore. There's nothing there. What's in here? I can't go up there. They're massive the toric level. What the hell? Oh, is it finished? I don't know if it was, I don't remember if it was finished or not. Probably should reread if it was. I don't know if it was finished or not, because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Because there's a checkpoint there. Wait, Hutton's far left. Oh, this one. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, why is it going down so slow? Whoa. Okay, there was no warning for that jump. All right. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. Why did my controller disconnect for a second there? My controller keeps disconnecting. I hate Windows. It doesn't love. It hates my cord. It loves to just randomly just stop detecting it. So let me sit in a different position so to stop doing that. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay, and I assume that's the ending. I'll assume that's the end. Yeah, because it turns off the timer. Oh boy. Holy shit. From first playthrough alone, that... Yeesh. This is the reason why I say I prefer if they were here. But time zones are time zones. I can't get mad for that. But yeesh. Yeah, I got a lot for this one. There's a lot. This is one of the rare cases where this would take up a whole stream if I'm not careful. Yeah, definitely. This is definitely one of those probably gonna have to see the VOD, not knowing its time zone. But yeah, main thing. The few things I did like see from just playing it, like it was first time play, right? Holy, there's just no fucking warnings, like anywhere. Like I get this, like it was the first time I played, right? So it's more likely me having to do some sight reading. There's no warnings for anything, right? And because you can't fly, everything's awkward to do. Like, let me... I tried again, right? Like, just do this beginning part. Oh, what? Okay. Oh my god, bruh. Like, that's fucking nasty. Like, this is actually kind of gross. I would say. Like, this part kind of sucks. For a different reason. Yes, exactly that. Like, they're on the same plane. I couldn't really see them. Like, first time I played it, I didn't see them. And they're not really lined up intuitively in any way. Alright? Because when you do these jumps, usually you really assume like going from point A to point B be a little bit more like I have a flow to it. No, it does not. Like at all. So you kind of just guesstimating where you're landing like each time. Like this is one of those moments where like yeah, like grip flying it would definitely be like the way to go. Me personally, I kind of go with the idea of like, as I said in my last stream, keeping in mind of everyone else, every other play type. Like there's people who are playing first person in VR. Alright, I know that we're mostly used to playing in third person on our end. but I know people who play this game in VR. Some who've played it. Someone played in first person. All right, like let me put this in like first person view, like this one. You can't really see jack shit. And I don't even know if you can even make that jump. Can you even make this jump? Oh no, I can't. Also, I hate the distance doesn't detect Bluetooth because my cord is fucked up. Again, and it doesn't like this game. Yeah, so that's why my frame rate keeps dying because I keep reconnecting my controller every time. So that's gonna be a nightmare. So I'm gonna have to use my controller as least as possible. Yeah, these first jumps suck. All right, now to give actual instructiveness, even though he's not here, you have to rewatch the VOD. The only thing I can really recommend would just be moving these in a way. Either make them bigger or in a way tilt them, I guess. But that's really tough. Let's say if I try to tilt them. All right, let's see if I want to like tilt them in a way. Let's grab both of these, do a little tilt control. Yeah, you're playing on tilt controls, and move them and like that maybe. Yeah, tilt and move them up. Like, I'm kind of just doing it in the most getaway possible. I get to take out third person. No, because I'll have to still move them or make them like larger. All right. And this is one of the things where like I'm not trying to like just do your fixes for you kind of thing. So I'm kind of showing examples. Like I might make them larger, and then yeah, just like Hayden just said, just move them closer. And then see how like that'll go. Oh, that's me. I fucked that up. Oh, I had it too high. Oh my god. I hate playing this game sometimes. I have to use my cord, and Windows hates wired connections for some reason. Like every cord I use has its issues, but that's how I know it's not the hardware anymore. That's annoying. And there's only certain games too. Certain games I play will have this issue, some won't. But I'm not gonna complain about that all stream. Let me try to get closer. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to sit here and really like pickle through it to get the idea. Let me lower it down. Move it to like right here. I might just do that actually and see if maybe that'll be what would work out in making this section better. Yeah, that tends to work. Yeah, that works a lot better. All right. Here's the thing. It's still not good for if you're playing first person though. Like I have a feeling if you play in first person, it'll still be a nightmare. Like I'll try a test in first person. Right. I like to do this version because I think the VR one puts you in. Oh yeah, trying to know when you have to jump is really tough. Bro. Like I'm genuinely struggling. Oh. Okay, so that okay. Like this first section alone is it's doable. It's doable, right? You can read it. I know. I fully know you can read it. and I'm pretty sure I'd be able to pretty much read it as well. The problem comes in where it's like, let's say it's not us playing this level. Let's say it's somebody who's just 20 times more casual in distance that is just, picking up a workshop level and playing it. Like, they only got like an hour. You know how dog shit this level will be to them? To like try to just traverse. And this is like before the changes. Like, pre-change, even I struggled. Like, I just opted to grip fly it. And I'm like, I'm not trying to figure this out. And most people don't even know how to grip fly. It took me a long time to learn to do that. So just this is probably the best change I can recommend, but this whole section just needs, it would need to be reworked. Like, it just needs like a different, like, either the patches need to be much bigger and like shaped different, or it just needs to be completely different. Or just make this a flying section. Like, this is one of the moments where it's like, this feels like if you just made it a flying section, it'd be so much more better than trying to like turn on fly and force jumping. Because platforming this before these little changes would be annoying. And I still need to make this one like, I guess, closer to the section. But even then, I still don't fucking know. Like, this section alone is not good. And this is like post change. Like that kind of needs to get adjusted. The other part too is what I always bug people about, is indication. You need to kind of warn people when something's happening. Because yeah, you can sight read it. You don't want to force your player to sight read everything. You don't want them to have to guesstimate what they do. You want to make the level still playable first time, but still at least, take a bit of skill in general. Like this one, yeah, I would see him now. Like, if we kept him in that flat stage, I wouldn't know when to fucking jump. Even with this one, I didn't even know when to truly jump to get to the next one in a way that wouldn't either make me overshoot it or undershoot it. And I can't fly. So I have to rely on grip fly to reorientate myself, and I'm pretty sure the average player that's not us won't even remotely think of that. So like this, a little rough. Like, more indication and just a better structure. I'm gonna be blunt. This whole section just need to be different. That's just me. That's my feedback. This whole thing just need to be a full rework. Like, if you want us to keep the idea that he was going with, it's gonna take way extra time to like function. So going past that, 'cause I'm not gonna spend all day on that one. The cave was fine-ish. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me click on something to kind of zoom in and not have to be. Yeah, so I don't have to zoom in too hard. So we're going to test them here. All right. The cave is kind of fine. The problem, it's fucking boring. That's really the only thing. Cave is boring. It's one of those moments where this is a to each their own moment. This is really up to the creator on what they want to do with it. But the cave just needs more to it. All right. The headlights work out. My other problem coming into this cave section is road dips on sharp dips on turns. This sucked. This sucked to do it the first time I played it. All right. Granted, again, it's everything has nuance to it, right? It could just be different skill levels, different sight reads, right? Because you don't really have much. Everything looks the same and blends in. So you don't really have much to go off of where you're going. You just have to follow the cave. Like, I know I keep resetting it. That's just so I can like easily reset my position. Also, of course, Fab. If I do this in first person. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. This is the crazy. Okay, so one thing I would say. Let me give it a second. Just gotta take a second to load. I'm using Tribos mods. It'll take a little bit. There we go. Let me just get the Warzone, right? I did this with other levels when I was feedbacking them. Let's make this grow a little bit. Let's make this bigger. Put this on negative. No, that's the wrong one. Negative 50. All right, and put the win on 150. Drag at 5. Right. Make it a little bit bigger. All right, see if I can get this right. Yeah, I'm trying to get the spiral. There we go. Okay, so let's say put the force zone down. Right? Oh, too strong. Okay, so I don't need all of that. I had to drag too high. I thought I would need it on 5. No, I think it just needs me on 2. Let's put it on 2. Let's see if that will give the idea. Okay, yeah. Okay, it does. What if the ground was a quarter pipe? That would be sick. Like, having the ground be a quarter pipe will probably be a lot smoother, actually. I mean, the whole thing is a group of splines, so replacing it would take time that I don't feel like doing. But slightly curved would actually be amazing. That would be perfect. Like, if it was slightly curved, that actually would be a lot better than just having it be straight and then you're turning. Because the problem with this turn is that it's not fucking banked, right? So when I take the turn, I'm just thrown over to the side. I'm just thrown. I'm forced to go a certain direction. So let me put this back on 1. Because I don't think this needs... It's because it's too big. I don't think I need to have a drag. It's too big. Because if it wasn't grouped, I probably would have made the example, but it's grouped, so I don't really feel like doing that. But right now, just changing it to have the force zone does fix a little bit of the problem of, you know, the turn throwing you into the wall when you first do it. Because unless you're gripping down, even with the grip on, the immediate spiral and going straight downwards, it's already ludicrous. Like, this is one of those rare things where you're better. Oh, I can't do that. It's all group. This is one of the most rare. You want to make this bigger. Like, look at the size of this. This is way too sharp. Like, unless you're curving it where they're going to be slightly on the wall and then going down, having it just a sharp turn going down, like on the ground, is that's kind of ludicrous. That's kind of nuts. Like, this thing needs either, like, the fastest way to do it would just be a force zone, or just make the inner, like the outer sections, the actual track, right? Let's see if I grab. Why is it built like this? There's so many spines. Okay, yeah. This is not even, I'm not gonna hold. This ain't even laziness coming in. This is the case of I try to do small, like, little adjustments to give the idea. This group is huge. This is a really big group. So I'm not gonna do that for now. Whoops, wrong button. Let me. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, just banking the turn would just be the easiest way to do it. The turn's not banked, but just making, like, using the editor to show an example, yeah, would be tedious. Let's go further in. My other feedback. Bro, you have a straight line of nothing. This is a straight line of fucking nada. Maybe click on this. like starting off with the checkpoint. First off, this is just here. Yeah, he grouped a lot of stuff together. I know that from seeing his other levels. But let me go back. Let me just keep going backwards. All right. Like I said, most of my feedback streams are more like subjective, right? These are more like my own opinions. So always could take with a grain of salt. But brother, oh my god. My ADHD ass does not like this section. It's a long, straight, dark line with a spike jump that is kind of just not there. It's not a difficult like it's not a difficult edit because I'm looking at Hayden's last message. It's not that it's a difficult edit. It's just I don't feel like doing it. As lazy as that sounds, it's one of those. A lot of times I'm trying to show like an example of a change. I usually just want to do something like kind of simple, just so I don't spend too long on it, depending on what it is. And the problem is that this level has so many things that I need to point out that I'd be spending the entire stream on this one alone. If I were to like actually go full detail on changes. That's why I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna just keep it simple. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get to any of the other levels, just this one alone. Because even this section is just dark, long, straight tunnel line. And then you have a jump that kind of just... I'm not gonna say it comes out of nowhere, per se. But it definitely kind of just... It's just there, right? Let me do my like first person test. Like you can see it, where just having insight that is there is fine. But damn it, I keep forgetting about the other spiral. That's not banked. Oh my god, dude. Let's see. This got the disadvantage of natural textures that don't have neon warnings at every obstacle. That's kind of true, right? It also it's so much more to it. Right? I'm not gonna say I'm a level editing expert because I am really fucking not. But I can say based on the little bit of experience I've had both in this game and other stuff and other games and 3D software, you gotta at least have some form of draw to warning. It's like what I said for one of some chips levels on another stream. Even just changing the color of an arrow is enough to like basically tell your brain something exists ahead of time. You turn up the headlight range a little bit. It's too close. That's definitely something I think is needed. Where's the headlights? Where are the headlights? Also, what in the world? Oh, and this is a long spiral that just goes down. I see the vision. We already talked about the spirals. Yeah, arrows can be set for anything. That's really just dependent on the whole other group. But still, this whole thing with the little spike floor traps, I don't even think the headlights in it. I feel like the floor traps need their own little extra change, right? Oh no, I'm the trap. Riku combined. What the fuck? Search for the headlights. Oh, I can do that. I'm just not doing the headlights right now because I'm gonna do that in a second. It's more I had another idea before the headlight. All right. Do all. Oh, oh. What is this made of? There's so many colors. Okay, you know what? I'll do the headlight one. I'm like, I do the headlight one. Screw her. Yeah, I'll have to do. Yeah, I'll have to retexture all of it. I'm like, I'm good off that. There it is. All right, so the spot range is only 100. Understandable. 120 intensity. Let me put it on 4. Right, and spot angle, make it 160 instead. Some slight changes, nothing too crazy. Oh, there goes my controller again. Yeah, this feels like it's a little bit better in a sense. This is a little bit better. I mean, these turns still need to be banked, or at least have like a force zone to keep you down, or some form of warning. But the problem is that everything looks the fucking same. Like, that's my main problem with the tunnel section. Everything looks the same, so it blends. Everything blends in. So you kind of just, your brain more like, it just feels like you're gonna turn your brain off after a while, based on that. Like, if there's nothing keeping you interested. There's nothing drawing your eye. It's just the same texture in a loop until surprise to the turn. Like what the hell? That's too much. You kind of just getting shocked by changes that don't even tell you they're there. Like, I'm not saying treat all distance players like they're stupid, right? You don't want to make your level just baby mode. But it's in moments where, if I was the one making this, I'd have, even if it's a small arrow or something, I'd at least have something that warns there's a turn. Like, I'd put a light source or some shit. Like, let's go for a light. Lights. Put a light right here. All right. Let's say you just want to make it. Let's say I just put like a light source right here. Make the intensity a little bit brighter. Now run it to the nearest wall. Okay, Pines. Start the checkpoint from here. Oh, well, technically that's not needed because I'm a fucking dumbass. I keep getting my headlights. That is true. Okay, that I have to keep that in mind. It is based on a game, and I've never played. I don't even know what game that is. I've never heard of it. So, I mean, this light's redundant because there's headlights. So I'm kind of going off the habit of things being dark, but still, this is some stuff. All right, where is this teleporting to? Here we go. Where is it? Oh yeah, you start from here. I think from here. This section is fine. Fine-ish. I feel like this one could probably be left alone. It would benefit for not being as flat. The plane's not being as flat, but if you have a little bit of a brain, you can probably make these jumps. Like, you can notice them. Now, if I can go back to the checkpoint. To the checkpoint. There you go. Right, there's a checkpoint. You watched the gameplay. You saw the gameplay. What? I've never played the game that this is based on. Also, is there anything here? What the fuck? Oh, I've never seen this. Damn it. Why? I don't even know how I screwed that up. That was weird. Okay, let me. Oh, it's the Junk Realm King. Okay. Let me just. Okay, I'll admit, I like that. I like that little thing. It's the Junk Realm King. Fuck with it. I fuck with it. Okay, I can't do all that. But okay, it'd be easier if I just restarted it now because it doesn't reset. But let's play this out again, right? You know, make these jumps. You know, okay, kind of simple. I'm making these jumps, driving forward. What the fuck is this? What the hell is that? Here's the thing. I know all I did when I first played is I jumped over. I jumped in between them, right? I really wish. I know he's probably in a whole different time zone than me, so it may not be that easy for him to kind of like come in here. But I really wish Creeper was here to explain to me what the hell was that supposed to be? What the fuck? My guy. Explain. Like, not only is it weirdly tight, when it closes, right? Let me put on just all animations. Not only is it tight, what the fuck are you supposed to do? There's nothing that tells you what you're supposed to do. Right? You can say, oh, you can go around, go over here. Oh, wait a minute. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? So the whole point is, once this closes, right? I assume you crash and you start back at this checkpoint. You're supposed to go around it. I don't know nothing about turret at all. So how the fuck am I supposed to know that if there's nothing that tells me to go around it? Right? I've never played the original game. If this is meant to be like one-to-one faithful or whatever, bro, whatever this game is, I ain't heard of it. So I'm playing a level of something based on something I've never played or heard of. I'm supposed to just know to go this direction. Dog. First off, oh my god, dude. I only sound this annoyed is because there's just so much that feels like it should have been. To put it in the nicest way I can, it feels like we shouldn't be here. Like, some of these things I'm pointing out shouldn't be pointed out, right? We should be at a stage where all of these issues shouldn't even be a thing, all right? Yes, yeah, exactly like that. Like, it goes through the issue of you're expecting the player to just know. Like, it's if you know, you know. Like, this some elite ball knowledge shit, and unfortunately, I don't know ball. So I'm not supposed. I can't really just jump in and know where I'm going based on just that. Like, in this case, this spike trap is way too damn tight. Let me just do that. Like, let me just move it way further, like that, and redo this again. I have way more time to just stop. I'm not crashing my vehicle. All right, but here's the other problem. Where do I go? You know what I did? First time I played it, I jumped between it. But in reality, you're supposed to go around. First off, you're going around it, you're more likely to try to go around at full speed. All right. At least my control setup, because again, I had tendonitis, so I can't really just hold the button down. With the top part, it's like jump through the gap. Here's the problem, Pines. The whole purpose is to make you go around. Now, I don't fully know that because again, Creeper, he's not here to confirm it. I don't know if this is meant to be an Easter egg, if you're supposed to jump through it, or if it's intentional. There's nothing that tells you that you're supposed to go around in any way, shape, or form in that case. Hold on. Oh yeah, my dog might be loud here or there, so be prepared for that. But anyways, it's a shortcut now. You can call it a shortcut, but this is a moment where it's like this whole section alone is it really captures the issue I have with not just his level, but no offense to Creeper, but I'm like 90% of his levels I play from him. They all just have this issue of just it feels like it's not tested out. It's just you made the section and then just finish it and then call it a day. No testing, no looking through it. It feels like it's so many oversights that I'm confused on how it's an oversight. Like originally, like putting the event trigger here, it was way too tight of a warning. Like, yeah, you can see this is here, but the sake that it closes so quickly, you don't know if it's meant to be a decoration, if it's an actual door. You can't really jump through it, and there's no warning jump over it, and there's nothing to tell you to go over this side. All right. Main thing I would do, let's get an arrow. All right, this is what I would do personally. Main thing I would do is let's grab this. Let's get a ghetto arrow, right? Let's say I'm trying to think. Because what I usually would do is, let's say I have this down here. Put an animator. Put an event listener. Lighting. It's on here. Okay, so I got an idea. So none. Whoops, none. Yes, you see what I mean? You see, yeah, Trevor, you see exactly what I'm going with. Arrow on the gate when that animates with it when it closes. That's what I'm trying to set up, right? Let's say I have this and I have this gate, spike trap. Go here. All right, I'm gonna put a delay so in case he wants it to make it where, let's say you die or something like that, then you respawn at this checkpoint, you'll see it. All right, so let me test it out. All right. Well, it won't be perfect because that's gonna be me sitting there making the whole thing, right? Driving this whole thing. I died, right? Now respawn. Boom, there's the arrow. It says, okay, you gotta go this way. Granted, this still isn't great because now you're just, as you turn the arrow, now you just have, this is what you see. When you go over here, this is what you see. First person test. Yeah, it's even worse. This is what you see. So when you drive here, only thing you see is the Junk Realm King. Come over here. There's nothing that tells you that you're supposed to turn again, and even then, if you're going at full speed, you have no warning for that. And it's similar to this one, but for a different thing. So you're kind of just getting thrown to the side without any way of telling you. So even if I do put the arrow there, which I probably should move it, like right here, somewhere. You come out here, this section's so tight. It's already tight on its own. And trying to make the turn, you would need like another arrow. Because again, we don't know what torque is. So I can't come in here and play it in the way that's supposed to be based on the OG game or whatever, without anything that tells me what to do. Like, I know, I guess it's probably the idea of exploring whatever, but it feels like it's way more, it's too tedious, right? Again, this is my opinion. I played a lot of levels that I look for are different than I guess what this one's trying to go for. But how I would do it, how I'd make it would be just a lot more indication. Even if the indication comes later, like after you crash, something like that. This whole section needs to just be so much different. Like, the idea is fine. I guess to get someone is coming from. It just needs a lot more foresight. You need a lot more foreshadowing or something like that. This section. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Where do I start? I'm gonna just be as honest as I can. This is bad. This is bad. I can't even use the excuse of, oh, it's based on the OG game. This is bad. That's it. This is not a good section. To highlight the main issues if I can get to like possible changes. What the fuck is happening here? There's nothing that says anything. There's no warnings. There's no like indications. Like, it's confusing. I got here and I'm stuck because I ran into this wall. All right, and I had there's nothing that there's nothing that tells me I'm supposed to go to this house. They all look the fucking same. They look exactly the same. I get it's supposed to be like, okay, you go through every house, me explore. How am I supposed to know that? Unfortunately, this game, unless the description tells you like what to do, because I looked at the description of the workshop map, there's nothing that tells you anything besides what this level is based on. How am I supposed to know? First off, how am I supposed to come over here, right? Let me get the car. Let me do that. All right, you come here, you don't know what's happening. You're just hitting these chips. You're driving forward, crash. Okay, I crashed. What the hell? Now you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do? It's at the end of the level. What? You look at all these huts, these houses. There's nothing to tell you where to go. You go to this house, you go to this stuff, think, okay, maybe it's the ending here? No, and then here's the thing. The chips stop. They stop here. After this point, there is nothing to tell the player what to do, where to go. I had to get told by the chat to come over here. Right? Wait, what? What the hell? Okay. What is happening? What am I supposed... Is it... What? Okay. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. A text indication. Yes. Yes. I know this may sound like a bias because a lot of my old series, Project Air, had a lot of text-based stuff. But yes, either text indication or, as Tribal just said, tips leading to it. First off, okay, I'm gonna be real. This generally just this generally does piss me off. All right, this is pet peeve stuff. I didn't know I was supposed to jump on it. I just kept ramming into it because the first time I played it, I guess I rammed into it and hit the trigger. How big is the trigger? I guess I hit the trigger and rammed into it, and it opened. Right. First off, the gate opens like molasses. Right. Like, let me go to test animation. Dude. I almost fell asleep. My brother in Christ, I almost snoozed. We need to make this faster. Like their world maps? Oh, that's even worse. Why's the duration? Put this on 9. Alright. Configuration should not be higher than the physical object. I didn't even need to get into that. You saw in the gameplay what happened earlier when the thing went down. I still got killed by the kill grid. I didn't need to get into that. That should have just been. Oh my god. I'm sorry. This genuinely frustrates me. For the sake that how do you make a mistake like this far in? This is like having 20 years of cybersecurity experience and still managing to get the whole department hacked from something simple. Like, how do you leave the kill grid above the physical object? I don't know how do you make a mistake like this, like consciously? I genuinely don't know, right? And I know for shout outs to the FBI. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. But still, this section has, like, the amount of problems this section has is insane. I assume this is not a mistake, but it's choice by the creator. I want this ahead of time that I do this in these streams, so I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just say it. If this is a choice by the creator's a fucking dumbass. I'm gonna be 100% honest. This is one of those, you're a dumbass for these kind of decisions. This benefits no one. This does not bring, this is not a skill thing. It doesn't even look cool or feel cool. It's just frustrating. It's just annoying. I don't know, again, and the only thing we have that's know what this is the fact that it's based on a game. There's no telling what the game is. There's no indication of how anything's supposed to function. Motherfucker, am I supposed to just look up the game and then just be like, oh, that's how you do it? Why the fuck am I doing that? Why are you making me do that? Why am I actually about to go out my way to look up the lore just to know how to play the level? It's not like this. The level just plays itself and there's like extra lore I can look up. No, I gotta look up the lore to just play the first section? Like, brother, I'm just gonna grab this ship. Oh, right. They're on the top. Like, brother, put the chips here or something like that. Or maybe like have different colored chips. Like, the chips kind of like mislead you, like, right? Like, you get the purple chips, but then you have these that, oh, maybe you put them here, right? To make you think that, okay, they all lead to different sections. But you know, these are the 2 times life. Now you gotta go in here. But then I was like, okay. The other problem is now you need to open the gate, but you drive into it and nothing happens, so you gotta jump on it. They're world mapped. So how am I supposed to know to jump on it? The textures don't change. There's nothing special about the texture. They blend in. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay. That why is it? Oh my god, dude. This is the first level I actually do feedback that genuinely frustrates me. Some of these don't feel like I don't know how to feedback this, because some of this feels like there's something you should already know to do. This is like it's like trying to teach somebody how to crack an egg. How do you just crack it on top of the bowl, open the egg? It's like trying to teach a chef how to crack an egg. Why the fuck am I teaching you how to crack an egg? You're a chef. Like, this is my issue I'm having. All right, what's the other portal? Okay, let's go to this other section. That's later. Damn, this goes hard as hell. Wait, what's this group? What happens here again? Like dead ass. Like, I kept saying way too many times where the best way I can put it is legitimately the level idea itself is it's the problem. There's too many problems here. Wait, what the hell? Where? Oh, okay. Wait, what is this? How far back did I go? Do we have that? Go to this bush. This is a teleport pad. Let me go to where this pad ends. There it is. Okay. We have this section, which this little thing here, this little bump, I hate this personally, right? Because the time when you get out the teleporter, the amount of time you have, like, let me touch from the exit. It's not tight, but the amount of time you have when the teleport animation is done and then you go to that section is really short. This part is... Oh. I had to get a drink of water. Oh my god, dude. This is annoying the fuck out of me. You can't fly. You cannot fly. Let me tell you this right now. You can't fly. The level has flying turned off. How the fuck am I supposed to do this? Right? Like, on a first playthrough, right? It's not talking multiple attempts. First playthrough. How the living fuck am I supposed to do this? Right? I'm gonna put it here. I'm supposed to jump, right? All right, I'm trying to do it like, let's say I'm just jumping. Dog. If I want to full speed this, let's say, okay, you're not supposed to full speed it. You're supposed to slow down. Yeah, no wings, by the way. Like, I'm spamming the button for the wings. Yeah, you can't fly. There's no wings. What the hell? Dude, you can't fly. The only thing you do here is either take the jump and try to slow down, or do what I did. Wait a minute, what? Wait, I'm confused. Wait, did I hit a checkpoint and... Maybe I'm blind. Did I not pay attention to what was happening? Oh, okay. So there's the other issue. It's just depth perception issues. Okay. It can only get worse from here. All right. You can't fly. Flying is disabled. What is this? What's this group? Is this meant to be like a... Oh, it's a stunt area. Okay, that's interesting. You can't fly. Making these jumps... Whoops. I hit that by accident. Let me just move this back. Making these jumps are tedious. When it's going from point A to point B to point C, it's awkward. You know what I would do? Let me just... I'll go on. That's it. I would move it. Right? Because here's why. I can't fly, so when I make this jump... Wow. See how much easier that was? All you had to do was just shift it in a way that makes it plausible for somebody to jump to. Because the rocks are too small for you to try to stop, slow down, and make short little jumps. Nigga, you're going 250 miles per hour. I didn't even know what I was supposed to do first time. The other issue is depth perception. Yes, platforming in my driving game. But guess what? I would like platforming in my driving game if I had something that made the platforming platformable. Or whatever. I don't know. I'm sorry. This frustrates the fuck out of me. Let me get a light. Alright. Just have my other idea I mentioned. What's the color of these? Let me copy that. Right? Where's the light? First off, I don't know why this wasn't a thing from the start. Let's do that. All right. All right, could I already make those changes? just a light source to indicate that there is a much more dangerous gap here. Because without the light source, brother, depth perception. Depth perception. All right, let me go here. And freeze up. Let me put myself in first person view. You tell me, what does this look like to you? Tell me what this looks like to you. Like, everybody in chat, tell me what this looks like to you. What, like, if we never played this level before, what does this look like? What do you see? What do you imagine? I'm just sit here. Let's think. Let's figure it out. Right? Okay. See, you got one, a tiny bump. Morning Museum is such a banger. You know, let the song fill me out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody in stream right now is thinking the same thing. They're thinking what everything that Sunship is thinking. That it is fucking what's it called? It's a tiny bump. All right, so let's see. Tiny bump. Oh, sorry. It's not a tiny bump. It's a big ass fucking gap. You're sorry, incorrect. It was a giant gap. Now here's the thing. You may stay okay in first person. Where's the light source? Oh, light source. Oh, good light. What happened to it? Where'd the light go? Oh, there it is. This is really big. Let's put the light back. Alright. In third person, lights around lava makes the lava look better. 100%. They always make them look better. I don't know why there's nothing around the lava to make it just look better. Are they even animated? Brother, the lava's not even animated. Hold on, let me add a golden animator. What the hell? Holy shit, dude. Let's just... let's do that. Let's put on like 30, 20. There we go. There we go. Now tell me that doesn't look good. No, it was world mapped. So I had to change the entire texture just to make it function. Look at that. I mean, it's not perfect. Tell me that doesn't look pretty good. And obviously I didn't put lights yet. Now, imagine putting light sources. This will look clean as hell. This will look gorgeous. My god damn. This will look heavenly. We'll scale it down a little bit. Yeah, I would too, but that's a whole different... That's a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, not only would that look better, it also fixed my... It also, you know, adding a light source to fix my issue of, wow, that tiny gap? Oh, you know what'd be nice? Something to tell me there's a tiny gap here. Because, again, the light source is the only reason I know that there could be something here. Without the light source, it looks like a tiny gap. Light source at least tells me, oh, that's something I need to do to jump. Oh. This part, okay. All right. Okay. Oh my, this level's, oh, this is pissing me off so bad, dude. I know when I do feedback streams like these, right? I want to be nicer. I know I said it's gonna be a lot more like critical. It's gonna be more blunt. Try to be more honest. Because I know what I'm doing is subjective. Right? I didn't make this level. I don't know who, I don't know what the person's thinking, all that, blah blah. That's just how it is. I've been on this level on its own for almost an hour by itself, just looking at certain sections. This is the ending. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, Sunship is right. Sometimes they don't need to get nice feedback. I try to be less harsh. I try to be least harsh in a constructive way, right? But moments like this is where it's like I get annoyed. Like, it's actually so annoying. Okay. Oh my god, dude. I know 10 could be a skill issue. Could have done the section wrong. Man, why is it so long? Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye, and you cannot tell me this isn't fucking stupid. That's what she said, okay. Dude, this looks... Oh my god, I would not play this in VR. I would hate it. Oh, I had no idea I was supposed to jump. I didn't know how... Okay. Oh my god, dude. This actually annoys me. How? And is this level actually... This is only work... This is public on the workshop, right? This level was public on the workshop. Let me check. I don't remember. Let me check. The first level I got back. Yes, this is a... Okay, this is a finished level was public on the workshop. I'm gonna say this the best way I can. How the fuck how is this public? How did you make this level and put it out in this state? I was expecting this to be a beta. I legit thought it was unfinished the first time I played it. I forgot I downloaded it and it's not public. And it's public. Okay, what Tribal said. Ramps. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let me grab a ramp. Right? To show what he means. What's something I can use? Okay, here we go. Here's a ramp. Let me drink that. Turn it around. That's not perfect, but they get the point across. Maybe lower it a little bit. Grab the texture. I'm so glad these songs are a banger. I need good music right now. All right. This looks fucking ugly. Holy shit. Better. All right, it's better. And there was something else. Get the image color. That's something like this. I don't know. Anything to kind of give like a little bit more indication of what it is. All right. It's not amazing, but this will get the point across. Let's do that. Yeah, and that portal's the ending, which, oh god, the other thing I would do. Dude, oh my god. know it's based on recreation, but let me just... Alright. Let me do that. Let me make it slightly bigger. Because, you know, you gotta remember the size of your fucking car. It's not perfect, but, you know. It's not perfect. Like, none of the ideas I put out are perfect. They're just approximate. But even the ramps kind of make it harder because you can't really see. What I would do in this case too is just lower them. Like, just lower them a little bit. Oh, right. No, right. Yeah, depth perception. You can't really see it. Yeah, that was much better, but you can't see the... Oh my god, man. Grab it the first jump, get to pop it up before I see the pillars out there to land on. True. Which is why I was about to go ahead and do that. Do that. Shrink it. Right? No, I just want the grass texture. Why is it work? Each their own. This is a each their own moment. Like, if you want a world map, every goddamn texture in your level, go ahead. Okay. Alright. This is really ghetto. Get popped up, see the pillars kind of thing. Even though it's... I think, you know, I had screwed up the idea. The list of problems here is 2 pages. Oh my god, dude. I know it seems super trivial why this annoys the fuck out of me, right? It's like I said earlier, it's like teaching a chef to crack an egg. Why am I teaching you to crack an egg? You're a chef, right? And I don't like putting people on the spot and really just seem like I'm just putting them down. I'm just throwing them down, right? Because again, this is like level design, and it's a lot that goes into making a distance level, especially since it's borderline just the Unity engine on its own. It's still a moment of... There's a certain amount of incompetence that I will accept until it just gets annoying, right? Excuse me, my fault. Like, I know we're not getting paid for this. This is not... Okay, it's an official paid game, but we're not getting money for this. All right, unless someone commissioned, you're not getting paid for this. This is just a for fun hobby thing. At the same time, as long as I've known, like, how long Creeper has been making levels that I've seen, because I played some of his realms way before I even got into level editing. Right, so he's been doing it significantly longer than me. How in the big 26, or when did this level come out? Let me do research. All right, let me not talk on my ass. How was this level? 22. Okay, I'll give it a slight pass because it's 2022, right? Which, okay, reading back on this message, since it's from 2022, I assume this is more likely what he wanted me to do to it, was just to shit on it and then tell him what to do to make it better. Or his remake. Cool. That's what I'm basically gonna do, right? Rather, I'm talking to 26 Creeper or 2022 Creeper. In this case, I guess talking to 2022 Creeper. This level is hot dookie. It's bad. It's way too many problems, right? Knowing that it's older gives it a little bit more leeway. It's like, okay, it makes sense, right? But I will say this. I don't really like the sake that I didn't know this was an old level because so many recent levels I played from still have similar issues. They still have a lot of these issues, right? Even some of the newest levels I played from them, they will go into the zone of how the fuck is this an issue? So if you get when he's able to watch back on the VOD, he can clearly see like the changes I would recommend making and all that. But overall, just he's going to need playtesters, man. Just that's all he needs. Stop putting out your fucking levels without any form of testing. Have somebody play the level out. Have somebody make a judgment. Show what the level looks like. Right? Regardless if it's a new one, if it's based on something else, if it's a realm, let people play it. Get feedback, judgment. Do you really would you release an album when it sounds like garbage? No, you want to at least try to get some form of other ear. Right? You don't want to turn your brain off. Even if it's a niche racing platformer that's filled with a bunch of the Hot Wheels community, you still need competence. You still need to make a fun level that's playable in the game it is. You can even make a level that's just straight up driving, still really fun, without making it boring. Right? Now, not everyone's an expert, so I'm not gonna be just sitting here and looking like, oh, everybody needs to be an expert at this, blah blah. No, just have a brain, have some confidence. Okay, I'm done with this level. What's another one? You know what? I know another one I can do. Let's see if he's online. All right. While I wait for him, I'm gonna take this small second to just like take a small break, not a long one, just to take a break, just take care of business for like 2 seconds. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put my avatar on boys AFK, and I'll be back in a second. We'll get to the next level. I ate my fault for being gone slightly longer than I wanted. But let's see. Take care of business. Okay. So now I can see the message. What we waiting for? I have to put a fan in the window. I was going to do Chris, one of Chris's levels. Alright, because I know he's online. And he wanted me to like look over his actual like unreleased level. So I was like, you know what, I'll do that for him. I just need to know if he's actually like available. Like, fully. So I can try to message him on Steam. He is he's easier to get to since he is a teammate in Crossworlds. So I'm just gonna do that. So that way I can know when to get to him, get to his level. There we go. Right now, like I said, I'm looking through my list of all the levels that I have that I can do the feedbacks on. And one of them is one I was going to look at some point. If not, or he doesn't come around, I can just get to some chip level. I was dead now. I don't know where he's gonna be at. So I'm gonna get to where is cannot be this line. Where is it? What the hell? I'm so confused. Where is it? Brother in Christ, I cannot be blind. Where is your level? I swear to God. Don't tell me. Oh my God. Steam. Steam, you can't be doing this. It never subscribed to the actual level. No. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let me... Oh boy. My RAM is not happy right now. I tried to subscribe to the level and then my entire browser decided to kill itself. Okay, that's fun. Okay, there we go. Alright, level subscribed. I need to go in... So the... Oh my God, not the level editor. My head being shaken. Let me... Back to the main menu. Is that my dog? Oh my goodness. I have to go deal with my animal. She's not happy right now. Let me go see what's wrong with her. Take care of your pets. Remember that. That's important. right back. My dog is happy. So I can now go back to the fun parts, and that is feedback. Now, let me see if I don't have to reset my game for it to show up in the editor. Please don't have to make me restart. I don't, thank God. Okay, I can just get to it instantly. Oh. Holy shit. There we go. I had to do something with OBS. But, holy shit. Okay. First off, this alone is fucking gorgeous. Oh my god. This is gorgeous. I'm actually mesmerized by this. Like, if you told me somebody ported this over from Blender, I would actually believe you. If it wasn't for me being used to like the textures. Oh. Wow. I just want to hold on. You know what? I just want to look over this. All right, just each individual part. Just to see what this is. Oh my god. Like cubes. Oh, I see, smart. You have to angle them. Yeah, I know these wheels are. Oh, the wheels are grouped too. Let me just keep getting back. Make sure I got. I undo. Okay, cool. Wait, does this move? Or is it not finished? I don't think it's finished. I don't think this thing is finished. That's probably what it is. Cause it. Oh my! Oh wow! Wow. Okay, that was like it's laggy. I think this is. Which group is this? Combine. Is it? Am I going crazy? Maybe that one. I have no idea. I thought you stopped them. I have no idea. Let me just ungroup them for you. So I noticed they burn. Is there animations left over? Will be animations left over. I mean, regardless, let me do that and just. I know through the feedback the whole level, but I'm out here messing with this excavator because this is cool as hell. Oh, here it is. There they are. There we go. Now I can. This is crazy. This is so fucking sick. But yeah, that could be why they all moved. It's because of that. I personally, I'm not gonna lie to you, I would still make the move. But if you're not playing on making this whole structure move around, then I'm not gonna mess with it. That, and again, you know me and how I am. Like I literally made a level nearly unplayable because of me putting too many animations. So let me reload the level so it's like normal, because I just sat here and just played with the excavator the whole time. So let me look for the start 2026 start zone. I bet. Inspect. There we go. I know, it's like, damn, bro. I don't. In my big age of 26, I still try to play with the excavator. That's funny. All right, let's start this up. I know this might be a lap track. So, whoa. Oh, I see what that's supposed to be. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, not hard to dodge. Not hard to dodge. Gives a little challenge. You gotta at least be on your toes. Yeah. Oh, another excavator. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Okay. That might need to get adjusted a little bit. Whoa, okay. Whoops. What the hell? Oh, all right. All right, now it's lap 1, I assume. I'm being explorative. What is this? Oh, well, I guess that was nothing. Okay, I almost burnt my car out. Oh, I can't jump. Get to the checkpoint. There we go. I'm so curious what this is. It's really cool. It's a loop, but can't really do much with it right now, I guess. It'd be cool if we had something with it, but I get the picture, I get the view. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that changes depending on the lap, or at least nothing should. Okay. I know, yeah, I could just play all 3 laps, but unless there's big changes, I don't think I need to. Also, first thing I'll point out, I just realized, does this change color depending on that lap? Okay, no, it does. That would have been sick if every time the lap changed, like one of the lights would change. But I see why that's not being done, because holy shit, that would be... Yeah, that takes a lot of triggers to set up. So I can completely understand why that's something you probably wouldn't have done. Like, these are one of those, if you can make something like that and make it work, that'd be really cool. Oh, I should have finished it, and I probably would have... Well, I'm not playing it in sprint, so I'm probably not going to see, like, all of the cool things like this. Now, I don't even know if you can test it out. Yeah, I'd have to replay the entire thing. But I already know the camera work is gonna be sick as hell. I know how you work. What is this? Arrow trigger. Oh, okay, I get it after the event. Arrow trigger. What is this related to? Okay, so a few things, right? Your levels are fantastic most times, but there's a few things. The main one will maybe be this part, right? There's nothing crazy about it, like in a bad way. It's nothing bad, but in a sense, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this, right? This whole little empty spot here. I don't know. I feel like having like a sort of extra, like let me grab this cube, copy. Oh, I just duplicate. All right, let me just 90 degrees. Whoops, wrong 90. Oh my god, bro. There we go. Like, just do 90 degrees. Take it longer. Maybe shrink it a little bit. Let's do that. Duplicate it. Duplicate. Right. That's a little bit, but probably work. But like, as an example, like something like this, right? Something like this, I would feel like, in a sense, kind of gives you more of a feeling of, you know, you're not supposed to be under here. I can see where you're going for, though. But that's just me. Nothing bad. It's more like a subjective personal thing. Like, I feel like it'd be cool as hell just having like, it's like a bridge detail here. Oh, I get it. I see what you mean about the arrows. And I think I turned the arrows off. That's what happened. Let me see. The other part was this section. All right. I think these are... Oh, these are canisters. I don't know if these have collision. Let me check. I don't know if those have collision. Just... Let's come over here and just see. Oh, that's actually so sick. Those are the ones you knock away. Okay. Yeah, so you would have been safe regardless. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I dodged them anyways, but you would have been safe regardless. I'm not gonna like make any like judgment on this part because this is just detail, just track detail. So this is, I just really like the little extra detail of it being a construction zone. So it makes sense that you wouldn't really want to be over here. I will say though, it's like for someone who jumps up here, you gotta add an Easter egg. Like it'd be really funny. I don't know, something really funny. Like going up here, there's like a little discovery zone that like jokes about how high you got something. I don't know. Because flying is on, so that would like lead to something pretty nice. Something else. A pizza box would be great, yeah. I do appreciate that with this jump, which I don't know if there's a force zone here because all of the name textures like the blend in. Come under here. There it is. I do like this. I appreciate this a lot. I will say, make it a little bit bigger, right? Just a little bit. Mostly just avoid like any type of jank from someone who's like driving really erratic and they kind of slip out. I always just make it a little bit bigger just to cover up my track. Just to cover everything. Just to make sure that no matter where you land, you'll always be in the box. It makes it easier. So that's like a slight change. That's small. This is another one I feel like adding a really funny Easter egg would be entertaining. Like, I don't know, it's like a teleport. And it takes you like a weird little box room. But again, not necessary. Just I'm a suck for a lot of unnecessary detail. The first actual problem I'll get into was this part. This was an actual problem because you didn't have enough speed or room to get to this section. Like, it was a little too big. Well, I had to either flight or just bank on it. I feel like with this specific boost pad, alright? In this case, having this one be like, let's say, 325 instead, it might have given you enough room to send you forward. Like, let me go and I want to test from the checkpoint, but combine. Research it. Just brother in Christ. Where is it? I have it on combined. We put it on all. Put it on checkpoint. Oh, like what? I was gonna lag. I'm confused. There was. Oh wait, animation. Oh, right. Checkpoint floater. Start the light icon on the ground. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh wait, no, this is something that's different. Hold on. Throw triggers. What? Checkpoint floater. Oh, I got something wrong with me. I'm trying to get to a light icon. I have no idea what's happening here. I don't know why this is happening to me right now, but I swear I could find it. What the hell is happening? Why am I unable to find the actual like checkpoint? Checkpoint. Right, because this is the checkpoint floater. Okay, I'm gonna just grab the card and put the card here. I'm not gonna do that all day. All right, just so I can test this, right? So I made this make you go faster. Boom! There you go. There you go. That's much better. That right there is all you needed. You don't have to like change nothing, move nothing. Just make this boost panel just faster. Like to set it to. Wait a minute, what? Oh, that's cooldown trigger. Just set it to like 325. Like just 25 units higher on that wind speed, and you'll make that jump no problem. Like you had it a little too, you weren't fast enough. You had it a little too slow in a sense, and that's kind of what screwed you over. Also, I love this little detail. I just realized that it goes over the track. Again, that's nice. Ooh. Oh, I just realized there's a little house right here. Oh, that's really nice. There's a little house right here. There's a little actual like balcony and shit. Is that a tractor? Oh my god, dude. I am so in love with your detailing. You are really good at that. Oh my god, it's great. But let's see, get that down. I do really appreciate the bank turns. Turns being banked, I appreciate that a lot. That's a really nice thing to have in. The other problem is this section. Because of the way the water works, right? You can't see the arrows. These are really hard to tell you where you're going, right? They kind of get blended in with all of the particle effects. I'll go back here. Where's the hell is the checkpoint? I'm more confused of why I can't ever find the checkpoint. Yeah, you can dim the water. The other thing you do, and again, this is, again, more subjectivity. So you don't really have to force yourself to do this or anything like that. Okay, that's what that is. So these are all different arrows, so I can't really just do the idea I had. So in that case, we get my best friend Light sources. Put a light source here. Not that bright. Make the range. Make the intensity brighter, right? Oh, you're right. If I could do this right. I did this in one of my levels. And it kind of worked out. Copy that. Paste that there. If I did this right. But this is one of my levels, and this is how I got like that little detail to work. Oh, I didn't move the car. Whoops. Whatever. There we go. So go here. Oh, it doesn't work that well. That sucks. I'll have to make it really bright. But still, like this section right here, I do think it needs just a little bit more. Unless there's the arrows from the activation period. No, there's no arrows here. They just need a little bit more to tell you. Just make them a little bit more obvious. You can either make them bigger, put more of them, something like that. Who knows? Let me make them brighter. There we go. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you might want to lower the water. Let's say you make them brighter. It's a lot easier to really like see the signs. Like they'll draw your eye a little bit more. Because right now, there's too many things happening in your face. Right? It's just too much. So you can do what you originally planned, lower the water. Or you can do the idea I had where you put light sources on the signs. At least for the, what's it called? Just a little yellow paint. So that way, as it looks bright there, when you actually do the track itself. Now, they'll kind of be seen more, and you know, okay, I gotta make those sounds. So it really just depends. Oh, I also noticed the arrow thing here. Oh, I get it. I get it. That's what the arrows are for. Also, my animal is losing her mind. Let me see what she's crying about, and I'll get back to more. Give me 2 seconds. I am back, and my dog is no longer upset. I don't know what she was really upset about. Oh. There we go. Ooh, okay, so I'm reading the chat. Rocks in the water. Actually, yeah, having a bunch of rocks in the water as a guide will also be really sick. Because that way, it kind of guides you a little bit better. Because this just needs to be more, something more obvious to tell you where to move to. Because right now, it looks too blank. Like, because if you remember you was watching my stream playing Sonic Racing, right? You notice a lot of tracks that seemed open had a lot of environmental like obstacles to basically kind of close off the track. So doing that, like let's say if I grab well, I could probably grab that specific rock. Let's grab this rock, right? Granted, I feel like having smaller stumps. Something like let's just make them round. Like smaller stumps and just I'm just placing them like really shallow just to make the idea more like there in your face. I'm just doing this painting a picture, right? You do that, and I grab all of these. And then we go over here, paste them, and rotate. It's mad ghetto, but you get the point. You get the point. Let's do that. All right, come over here. Okay, the rocks could be better, but still, now you have like just the rocks there. And there we go. Now there's a little bit more there to kind of say like, hey, you shouldn't be going over there. But overall, like, there's more things you can do. Like add like the light sources. You can make the signs bigger, change the signs. That's really it. It's not a huge deal, right? Because depending on who's playing, it's depending on who will be affected more or not. Oh, I control this thing again. Because doing first-person test, it's still hard. It's still gonna be harder regardless because the water particles. That's really the main one that's doing it. I feel like they're just too much. They're a little too strong. Which I don't know what causes them. Golden animator. I don't know what starts the particles. Where are they? I wish I can find a trigger for them if there is one. I have no idea where they are. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, the particles laying there. I see. Yeah, because I just noticed it when I was here. Let's ever find the... What's the particle called? I feel like I recognize them. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't know what the particles are called per se, but if I knew, I probably would have been an easier time just doing it. Right. It could be rain droplets. Yep, rain splats. 2 of them. Let's see. Let's turn down the scale a little bit. 1.18. Let's put this on 1.3. And try it like that. Yeah, it's a little bit better. But that's subjective. That's up to you. Because they still look really nice regardless. But it's really up to you how you want to do it. My bad. The immediate silence right there. But still. Overall, there's not much crazy feedback like I can give to a level besides just it's so nice. It plays smooth. It plays real smooth, right? I like the environment. Everything looks gorgeous. Like again, I'm jealous. Just these trees. I'm so jealous. Hidden under the umbrella right next to the creek. Let me check that. Is it this one? Little ducky, which looks better than the duck I made for fucking Micro Realm. It's a little ducky. I like that. We're here to see something. Let's explore. Oh, that is. That was a so good. Made that duck years ago and never used it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm so tempted to like because of this duck and the way it looks. This is clean. This is gorgeous. I'm tempted to go back to Micro Realm and remake the little duck icon that we use for the shortcuts, just to make it look better. Or I can have you just make one. But I don't know. Still, that's gorgeous. I like how it looks. But now overall, this level is really nice. It's really good. It's cool. It's so cool. Oh wait, because two of them. There was one right here. Yeah, the one with the scooper. Then there was another one that was up here. I remember seeing. Oh my god. The fucking mushroom. The untrusting mushroom. Okay. Alright, bruh. This motherfucker. Okay. You gotta check it out of me. I love stuff like that. Just adding little secrets. These multiple excavators. I like these excavators so much. They look so nice. I also realized I like the umbrella texture a lot. Like, this is actually a really cool way of doing it. I'd be over Exilius when my umbrellas and probably just overdo it. But overall, nah, this level is gorgeous. It looks nice. It plays nice. Like I can really see this as like a regular racing game level. If like this with some small changes, like a different engine, obviously, not like for you to actually do. This would be in a regular racing game. This is nice. This is gorgeous. And it doesn't lag my game at all. That's the best part. There's no lag. Oh my god, dude. The talents you have are extraordinary. Like, I love it. Didn't have plans for a racing game. However, I thought about railroad tracks would have been fun to know they're more of a pain. Yeah, they will. They are 100% a pain. Realistic, like we're doing realistic anything can be a pain. So that's just really how it is. Rate the water and level called IX Trio. Let me look that up. I don't remember if you ever sent that to me, or that's only workshop. Let me look it up really fast while I'm here. Oh, I do have it. It was that one of the death levels. Yeah, I already have it. Let me go to Trio so I can rate the water. Per request. Dak, where is... Wait, do I not have it? Oh, there it is. There it is. I just saw it. I just saw it. I'm so mad. I keep scrolling over it. There it is. There it is. Okay, here I am. Oh, there's water. Whoa. Holy shit. Now this is crazy. What in the world is this water? This is gorgeous. I'm almost mad. How do y'all be doing this? I say as I've done it. I think, no, I didn't even do it myself. Oh, this looks so nice. I can't click. I don't know why I'm trying to click on it. I don't know if it's a plane? Yeah, it's a plane. Okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to come all the way out. Oh, look at the plane. Let me do this one animation, see what I animated. Okay, the water isn't... What the fuck? Oh wait, they do vanish, I guess. I have no idea. Now this water's nice. Holy. Actually, let me level test. Whoa! Yeah, how fast you go. And put the water out of you. Okay. Alright, now I want to see if I can... Oh, it's not gonna be there. That's fine. No, that looks nice. That water is nice. I hope you're satisfied with me seeing that. I'd say that water is... I don't know if I can truly rate it. I give it Splash out of 10. And I remember this level. This level was fun. I was bad at it when I first played it though. But I'll come back. I should come back to it someday. Oh, okay. Soon as you're in the city. Okay, so that means let me go to like here. Let's put the car right there and see if it'll show up. There it is. Oh, I see. This must be a texture. I'm gonna steal this idea. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do this idea one day. Oh, I just noticed the background. I like that. I like that little detail. Miniature version of the current city. Like, Tribo is another individual of... Good lord, his level designs are amazing. Whoop, there goes my game. I did not know to do that. That pop-up have so much to it. Like, the levels are so simple, but they're so fucking fun. They're so good. Alright. But I don't know if he's actually gonna be here. I kind of see if I can have him join stream, like for Chris to be in stream. I don't know if he has a Twitch account, so I can't really say anything. But if he's here or not, whatever. I'm gonna just actually go through Curry Realm. Since he's, you know, He wanted me to at least look at it in some way. So, where is? Oh, right. It's not workshop. I put in my thingy. Here it is. Brilliant. All right. I'm looking forward to a try mode. I'll probably make more notification in the regular distance server about these. I just don't know where to really put them, and I don't want to like. Part of me don't want to mass tag the server about it. One, because I'll be bombarded with levels, and I can't get to all of them in one stream. He's playing right now. He's in Cross Worlds, so he's probably in Legend Comp. Yeah, that's just I'm more likely going to just put in the editor channel and just if people see it, they'll do it. Cause I'm only gonna do these on Fridays. But yeah, like Chris is part of my my community's racing team for Cross World, so I do have him on my list. So I do see, I do have him on my Steam list. So I could tell that man is probably in Legend Comp. But we're always here to see the VOD or whatever, or I just tell him feedback later. Let me play the level. From start zone. Right. That's from start zone. Let's do this. Let's see. Okay. Whoa. Oh, shark. Threw me off for a second, but that's all good. Whoa. Shit. I'm flying. I was not prepared for that. Those are landmines. Okay. So, definitely got to be careful of those. I love the construction vehicles. Those are pretty sick. So, gotta be careful of those, so I don't die. I don't know if I missed the cooldowns, but whoa. What the fuck? Are they supposed to be doing that? I think those are backwards. Yeah, those are backwards. Whoa, okay. There needs to be way more cooldowns. That's the main thing. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I... Oh, that one, this one definitely needs a better part for the jump. It's kind of hard to make that jump. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty sick. I tell the ladies, go away. Whoa. Yeah, that was on me for holding my grip for so long. I don't even think it was needed. Could I hold grip too much? What in the world? What in the world is that? What's happening here? I'm confused. I'm actually confused. Okay, am I supposed to be going over here? Is that what's supposed to be? If that's it, I think it needs something better there. I'm curious what this is. Oh my fucking god. Okay. What? 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 What happened there? They just put me over there and that was it? Okay, let me try this one. There's multiple of these. This is really funny. I I see what the idea is, but oh, yeah, it's really funny. But I think it if it's meant to be something that kills you, it doesn't really do it. So because I could just drive away. But I do like that it does at least slow you down. So at least it'll keep you safe. I don't know if that's the intention or not. So like, he's not. I don't think he's gonna be here to. Oh, what the fuck? If you got a light on this part. Okay. We got to put a light source on that one, so that one needs its light source. But like I said, I don't know if that's meant to like, intentionally keep you alive or you're meant to be killed from it. Okay, here's the ending. That was the ending. Okay. I will admit, pretty decent. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely have a few things that needs to get looked over. Where's the track start? There it is. This where the track starts? I think it starts here? Yeah, it starts here. A few things to look over. I didn't go through all parts though. So I probably need to go to that factory in a second. You know, actually, let me do that instead. Let me do that. Let me go to the other path before I make any other judgments. Oh, there goes my controller. Doing that thing again. That's annoying. Whoa. Yeah. Where's cooldowns? Yeah, this lacks cooldowns. No checkpoint? Oh. Oh, is this supposed to be a factory? Oh, wait, okay. I see what this is. Okay, I see what this is. So that's what he's talking about. So to give some context, right? Oh, okay, so I see why he's not in here. He's Bartram. I don't know what. This is more of a genuine question, like no judgment. Does Chris have a phone? Because I know it's like anything that has a verified account, he just can't do it. I don't know if he doesn't verify his accounts or something. I can see if I can temporarily turn it off, but I don't know if there's a way I can do that to my chat without causing every bot under the sun to just come after my fucking chat. So can you see me? I don't want to. I don't want to turn off my verification because this is one of those moments where it's like just verify your account. I don't know what it is. Okay, I'll just for this stream alone, I'll turn them off temporarily. just for them to come in. Oh, wait, is that Chris? Twitch stream. Oh, you didn't have a Twitch account. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, I'm keeping it off temporarily, but I will turn it back on soon because I don't want bots flooding my channel. Because that's the reason I turned it on. I don't have mods, so I can't have people that automatically take the bots out. But in that case, if Twitch stream is your account, at least you're here to see that I am completely wrong. I will say, pretty good. All right, that's pretty nice. Two things, right? The main one is these. Jesus Christ! Whoa! Heck. There we go. These things. I feel like the issue I'm having with them is that they need their, what's it called? The little light effect surrounding it just needs to be a little bit higher. Right? If I could find this button. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Oh, similar to light beam. There it is. Oh my god. Okay, there it is. The button. Similar to light beam. There it is. Okay. So something like this. Like having the light beams a little bit higher would have definitely made these sections significantly easier. Because that way, it's a lot easier to see the difference between these and the actual like boost panels, right? Because the main problem, which these being set to all is going to kill my PC. The main problem is that they're so low to the ground that I don't really fully notice them. So if I turn it up, right, just these two, give it like a difference. Put a free checkpoint and do test from checkpoint. Here we go. You can kind of see the difference, but they're a lot more obvious. So I know, okay, that's an obstacle. Let me stay away from them. That was higher than I planned, but you see the difference, right? They're higher. But when I come to this one, it's not really noticeable until I get super close to it, and it does a lot to you. Like it sends you really high in the air. So I would say just make the indication for them much like brighter. Just make them a little, let's make them taller. Make the button light taller. Another thing, these are backwards on this section right here. These are backwards. So just, yeah, that one's easy. Just flip it. If I can, damn, it's taking a good minute to get this to swap back over. Like brother, there we go. Come over here. Yeah, these are backwards. The only thing you need to do is just 180. There you go. Just do 180 and then yeah, it should be fine. By that point, now they're boost normal. That's kind of it. Most of this, go throughout most of these sections. It's fine. This section has a weirder issue that I was experiencing where I feel like the cooldowns weren't kicking in. Could have been just me, but I feel like I wasn't getting the cooldowns at all. I could try it again. For a sec. Let me okay, test from checkpoint. So that way I can. Oh, whoa, that checkpoint's backwards. Yeah, checkpoint is backwards. So that might need to get looked into. There is no cooldowns. Whoa. What the what is happening? Okay, there's a lot of a lot of bugs here. Yeah, call it exterminate. There's a lot of bugs here. Gotta wait for it to unload. Yeah, main thing. Yeah, the checkpoints. I will always recommend this. Always have something to indicate what's the front or the back. Alright, on your checkpoints. Never try to just rely on your grid. Simply to the sake that, let's say if I put it on toggle, it completely changes the like what's pointing where, and sometimes you might forget. Just make it easier, like on your checkpoints, add something, add a difference between the front and the back, just to make it easier to know what side is facing. Because that way you know, okay, this is like, clearly this is the front. Oh wait, I think there is something that tells you front or back. Oh, it's very subtle. In that case, you already have it, so just remember to flip the checkpoints. And I don't know where to. I know the level's not finished. I would say just finish it. And that's really just it. Just add boost panels. It's a drill right here. Massive drill event. That's interesting. Because otherwise, there's no cooldowns here, and you don't really, besides flying, you don't really have an easy way of getting to the tunnel. Another thing too, yeah, take some time to do the tunnel. Because so far, it's a little jank. Because you see how it's too sharp of an incline right here. Like, I say smoothing this out by a lot. Look how sharp that is. That's really sharp. I would say do that. Move this back a little bit. Come to this one. Move this one down. Right? And just make it much smoother. So that way, you know I'm backwards. I'm gonna have to make myself flip around. Yeah, there's no cooldowns. I gotta do my own flips. So like, come over here. You see how it's so much easier. Significantly easier. Now that part, I mean, just add checkpoints. That's only it. Just add proper checkpoints because it keeps putting me outside of the zone, outside of the tunnel. Because remember, the bottom of the checkpoint is usually where your car wants to spawn. So make sure the bottom of the checkpoint is where you want your car to spawn. Like, just make sure that you just treat the bottom as if it's the wheels of the car. I need to see where it's taking me. Let's take it over here. Yeah, same thing with this one. You just want to smoothen it out. That's it. Like, you don't want these turns, you don't want them super sharp. Because you gotta remember gameplay. Gameplay is really important. People are going to be playing your level are the priority. Like, even if it's like having a really sharp, looks more realistic for the tunnel, unless you're going to have something inside the actual tunnel to make it smooth in gameplay, you have to sacrifice a little bit of that detail for the sake of making it easier to play, especially some things you like driving on. Sometimes you got to sacrifice a little bit of that realism for the sake of making the level playable, in the sense that it just doesn't frustrate people. Other part. What is this? What is happening? The problem with this right here, I'm gonna put the camera here, right? Let me turn these off. Explain to me, where do you think I'm supposed to go? Right? Let me get the car. Oh, whoops. We get the car, so I can put it right here. And put it right there, so I can stop driving. Oh, right, there's a force zone. Right, like right here. I'll even put on like my first person test. Where am I supposed to go? What tells me after I come out of here? Where am I supposed to be going? What's supposed to be happening? Like this whole little section with this tunnel is confusing. Because I'm not supposed to, I don't know what's happening. After I come out of here, everything is kind of just literally up in the air. There's not a lot of visual sight that tells me anything, right? Once I'm shot into the air, there's nothing that tells me there's supposed to be something here. Is there a specific track? This is one of those moments, feels like having something like maybe a camera event. Like it could be more complex. You could do like a camera event, or maybe just make the tunnel, like even though you can have it pointing upwards, maybe lowering it in some way, just to tell you like, okay, it's where I'm going here. Or maybe like with these conveyor belts, which is a, okay, it's a death spiral. Like these conveyor belts, you can have one at the end of the tunnel to let you know to land on something. And that way you know, okay, I'm coming back to this track. Otherwise, I'm just getting shot out of a tunnel with no way of knowing where the fuck I'm going. All right. Like I could try to use this little thing as an example, but all of it's not together. I don't want to. Oh, it's part of this. It's part of another piece of track. Okay, that makes sense. I see what's going on here. That makes sense. Yeah. Probably the best thing to do is just add something like a camera or lower the tunnel in a sense where your angle isn't just going just up in the air. Because you're going up. You're not going anywhere near the track. You're just getting shot upwards. If the track is down here, I'm getting shot in a way that I can't see the track anymore. I don't know where I'm going. I'm not going to probably get slammed into a rock or something like that. There's no this bad sight reading. So that's the only thing that needs to be done. Just have like lower the tunnel or have something that at least puts you in a better position. You can put an Accelercharger event here where like maybe it just makes road like the what's it called, swamp charger or something like that, just so it's much easier to know where you're going rather than just shot into the air. Oh well, I just gotta guess. Because otherwise, the first time I played this, I just kind of got launched and it was killed. And yeah, and this section also kind of, oh god, my frame rate. This section again also shows what I mean about the, what's it called, the little mines versus the boost panels. It's hard to know when you're driving, especially in first person view. You don't know which is which. They're both low to the ground. It's not a lot to really pick them up. They're not, nothing's pointing them out, right? So having something to point them out would be a lot better by just having the, like I said, the button, have the center of the light, scale much higher. And even with the boost pad, like even if you just want to have it like still low to the ground, I would say, normally I would say like have them a little bit bulkier, or just have their light brighter, or just have a brighter light switch in general. Like it has a light, right? Let's do something like this. Much brighter. You can see it's a lot easier to see it. Like now I actually have insight on where I'm going and what's in front of me. That's checkpoint. Takes a little bit to load. What the hell? Brother, your checkpoints are backwards. Gotta fix that. Well, you see right here, I can see the mine. And this one, harder to see because, you know, the way everything's kind of angled. The problem is that it doesn't, the checkpoints and mines don't look too different. If I'm in first person on that sec, I'm gonna go back and turn around. Like, let's say I'm playing in VR. I can't see shit, right? Even if I'm using like a modded car for it, I can't see anything. What am I supposed to do here? I'm kind of getting launched. I'm getting bullied. gotta have more indication, more sight lines. So that way, with these two examples, that way it makes it easier to see both of them. Because you gotta remember, there's going to be people who probably might play a level in first person or in VR. Do not just prioritize the third person view players, because then you're just gonna alienate a part of the play, like another part of the player base. There's people who want to play in VR. I know some who do. So, gotta remember, keep that in mind. That's really it. Just make... I gotta stop clicking on those. Just make the circles, like, brighter, or at least bigger. Make the boost paths a little bit easier to see, especially from a distance. And this part... Oh, this part's awkward. This part's weird. Let me get to it. That's from checkpoint. Oh my god. All of your checkpoints are backwards. You gotta pay attention to your checkpoint directions, man. Unless this could just be the way the card keeps getting placed. No, they actually are just backwards. Yeah, you gotta pay attention to your checkpoints, man. You gotta not make them backwards. I can't make that. There, you gotta make it faster. You gotta remember, if you're gonna have a big jump, two things to do. Make the ramp... Well, not actually two, three things to do. Alright? Make the ramp bigger. Like the way you're supposed to jump off. You can even make this... Oh. Where is actual road? There it is. Like this road, you can make the... What the hell? Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Well, like I said, just make this arced higher, or... Oh my god, bro. I'll grab this and like drag it out, make it closer. Or the other part, you can make these boost panels. You can add more. You can add more boost panels. You can make these make you go faster from the force zone. There's anything like that to just make it where you can make this, excuse me, without flying. Because the problem here is that there's nothing that makes you think you have to fly. Right? If you're just gonna jump through and there's just nothing here, I'm kind of just getting flung. And that's it. That's what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? You gotta make these bigger, or add like more of them. Anything just to make the jump much more easier to do. Otherwise, you're gonna have like you just need to make a ring or something to say like, hey, you're supposed to be flying. That's really just it. Where's the other parts? Oh yeah, this. Don't do this. Don't arc this upwards. If you're not going up, jumping up to something, don't arc this upwards. Like, this is better off just going straight downwards in some way. Just having it arced upwards is just misleading. Doesn't really work well. It's kind of gross. That's really it for that section. We get to the more important one. I didn't do that other tunnel, but that's one I can get to later. Oh. Alright, bro. Okay. When you look at it from above, you can see the issue. This is bad. This is gross. Like, the line of sight with this one for the right path is really bad compared to the line of sight of both of them are really bad. They don't converge close enough anyways, and there you're not angled in a way that really makes it easier just to know, like, okay, I'm jumping to this track. Alright? I'm being sent, depending on where I'm going, I'm not being sent to like the farms I'm landing on. I'm being sent over here. I'm being sent somewhere else. So that doesn't really work too well. That's not too great. So this needs to get adjusted if I can figure this out. Right? Let me just grab that and let's say I adjust it a little bit more. Just take a turn. Grab this one. I'm not even gonna grab the rock this time. I'm just gonna just move the track. Just to make it easier to show what I'm talking about. And lower this down. And I feel like that way this would be so much better on your sight reading, sight line. Turn the car. That way, let me just start it up so I can drive forward. There we go. No, I don't feel like doing animation. That's much better. Now you can see it a little bit more, see it a lot better. You can land on it. I mean, it still needs to get adjusted more. Because I kind of just shifted it a little bit just to get the idea. Yeah, but doing that alone just makes it so much better. And I don't know. So with these things, these bad boys, these little grabby boys, I see the animation that's supposed to take you to this grinder box. The problem is, it supposed to kill you, or is it just meant to be a nuisance? Because it doesn't actually kill you, right? It doesn't do that. Like if I just move the car here, because I don't know if the checkpoints are like fixed or not. And let it start. I'll go in here and let the animation play. I'm not touching anything. Is that intentional? Is it meant to be like that? Or is it meant to do something else? I don't know what is probably happening here. Hey, Chris. Are you still... Is Chris still here, or... Okay, sure. Okay, whatever. I just have it for the bot. Well, whatever it is, I don't know what to do with this section. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know if that's intentional or not. So I will leave that up to discretion. Wait, this has just light now? Oh yeah, after one of them activates, I think this one goes away for some reason. I don't know. Let me clear this section out real quick so I can tell. I don't know if it's meant to... Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so I think when I did this part... Obviously, I kind of got... Oh, right, I can just fly. Let me come back up here. Yeah, the light for this part goes out. Oh, whoops. I don't know why that happens. I can't tell why that happened, but the light goes away. So you kind of just have a warningless crane, but it is what it is. Yeah, this goes towards the end. Okay. So at least for these sections, that's kind of it. The rest of it is, it's fine. Now, this other section, I never got to go to. What's this? Let me see what's happening here. And I'm curious what this section is. There's no cooldowns. Oh, this is teleport. Let's give you a cooldown. Whoa. Yeah, this needs a better sight read, but that's just me. Okay, that's what that section does. It works kind of there. All right, understandable. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, overall, there's a lot that needs to get adjusted. A lot that needs to get fixed. Mostly just make it easier to sight reading. A lot of track design choices needs to get adjusted. But I know the track isn't finished, so that's really it. Specifically for, if I can go towards it, like this whole thing here is empty. Really, it's just the level needs to get finished, and that's it. That's the main thing. Just needs to get the level finished, and then just have everything else just get adjusted on its own. And then that way, the level can come out pretty nice. It's a cool idea. Really cool set, a couple cool set pieces. Just the track layout gets really messy. And there's a lot of problems with stuff being backwards, stuff not really making it easy to see and all that. It's just not a lot of anything telling you where to go as well. It's too many just leaps of faith, just hope and praise kind of thing. There's nothing that really says, hey, I'm supposed to go down here. There's nothing sight reading. It's one of those, a lot of cool ideas, but nothing is really giving it gameplay substance. Like, the gameplay is lacking. That's really just it. It's a lot of QOL that's missing. So, that's the main ones. Like, a lot of it does come down to just overall some mistakes. As I said, like, I'm more honest with these. Some mistakes we shouldn't still be making in the Big 26. If you've been doing this for this long, with as many levels that exist, a lot of these mistakes should have been squashed way early on. All right. Like, if you're gonna make a lot of levels, you gotta at least not have the basic issue of roads not just sending you nowhere, in a sense, or sections just in a weird way just sending you up and out in the sky with leaps of faith. Like, it does nothing to benefit. Like, a lot of bug fixing needs to be done as well. That's really just it. But decent level, pretty good. I like the idea. Doesn't really feel like a quarry per se. I'll admit, this feels more like another junk realm than a quarry. It doesn't really fit the quarry theme. At least the ones I've seen. Most quarries I've seen are way deeper. Like, really big, deep holes. This doesn't really feel like one. It feels like a mining realm is on its own, right in a quarry. But that's just me. That's just how I stick with certain themes. Like, I feel like this having a different name will make a lot more sense, because quarry doesn't really fit the theme to me. But it is what it is on that front. That's just how it is. Otherwise, yeah, I know the level's not really finished. But the level getting finished will probably, like, have a lot of things, I guess, adjusted. I know you probably didn't hear half of what I'm talking about. I don't know if he did. I can't see if he's here and he didn't answer my question. And like I said, Discord is disabled when I'm streaming. So he'll see it on the VOD when I'm done streaming. You will see exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's all I can really do. The level's not finished yet, so I'm gonna assume some things are just lack of being finished. All right. I will say though is that, like, not to be putting people too much on the spot, right? I will say that I do know that he was intending for me to do a lot of stuff for the level, just kind of dropped it on me, which, you know, I have to make it known that I'm not really doing any level editing right now. I don't have the really, it's just the drive and motivation's low for it, and other real life stuff kind of happen that's lowered my creative output severely. So I don't mind like doing feedbacks and just touching up on what people can do to improve levels and stuff, but doing a whole level editing thing, that's me sitting down to just get creative, and I don't, it's not in me right now. And I don't know when it'll be, and right now I'm prioritizing more of my music project getting done first, because they're the ones that really are out there, like overdue in comparison. So I'm not touching any level editing for a hot minute, and not until most of my projects are done with music. So this one, when he finishes it and sees the vibe to know the things to work on and fix, we'll see what that is. I will say, it's similar to Creeper. It's the teaching the chef how to crack an egg thing. It's like there's a lot of these shouldn't be issues. Some of these issues shouldn't be a thing. I'm talking it up. Benefit of the doubt that it's just work in progress. That's why so many checkpoints are backwards and there's boost panels that are flipped. Because there's mistakes I've made before. I did notice. Sometimes this happens, especially if you don't run into it a lot. But at the same time, some issues, like the way certain parts of the track just launch you in a way you can't tell, you can't see, this shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be like this. This often, this common. Some of these issues really need to get worked on just in general. Is some of the same issues I'm pointing out with this level, even work in progress, are almost identical to other ones I point out with levels from even a year ago. So it's like like a lot of gameplay improvement, like in terms of like level editing, still hasn't been there yet. Like the set pieces are always really nice. The gameplay still lacking the quality of life to this day. There's still list of errors and problems that I'm shocked is not being adjusted yet. Like I said, we're not professionals, we're not getting paid to do this, so it's not a big deal. But it's one of those. I am gonna just be bluntly honest with it. Take extra time to work with the level. Just take time. Test it out more, check things out, make sure it works before making it and then tossing it out to play. There's too many errors right now. It's work in progress, so I'm just banking on these to get touched on regardless. Even though I was getting the level tossed at me to do stuff on that I didn't really do, but that's a whole different story. Overall, it's probably the last level I'm going to do feedback for tonight, simply because, unfortunately, I wanted to do this earlier and I didn't get to do it so. And there's a lot of levels I got sent. Way more than I was thinking would be sent to me. And I can't get to all of these in detail in one stream. I would be here to 3 a.m. and by that point, I would be too tired. There's still other stuff I want to do. So, overall, the 3 levels I did play, Gunship, goddamn, still talented to this day. I have no idea why the first level I sent, the tour one from 2022 was, wait, it is. I might just make a rule where please send me recent levels or new or work in progresses. I don't want to go to a level from like fucking 4 years ago. What's happening here? Kind of thing. I'm just saying your level was really nice. Because right now I only reviewed 3 levels for this stream because it's getting late. And I wanted to do more levels, but I got too many. I got a lot. So I'm definitely going to just save the rest of these levels for next week's stream. Or any chance I might do another one of these on like just an extra feedback stream that doesn't have to be on a Friday. So I don't have to name a feedback Friday. I just like it, just the name sounds nice, but chances are I could do it on like a Sunday or Saturday, anything like that. So it's up in the air, depends. For now, I'm going to call it for this stream. For now, I will say anything else, just ask me. You just hit me up on Discord about anything else you need. Because it doesn't have to just be on stream for level feedbacks. I'll probably just do these off stream sometimes too. Don't know yet. It's new, still figuring it out. Yep, go ahead, take yourself to bed. I know it's late for y'all. I still got other stuff I want to do. So I'm going to put the stream on standby and say adios. And I shall come back later on.